All right, so a lot of dreams have been coming in like every night, and very clear and concise communication. And okay, so um, last night and the night before, um, more dreams about Christopher, and their Evo and Christopher were both, and I think maybe the one before last night too. He was in there somewhere at some point, but today or last night. So I woke up this morning. I'm like, wow, they were both just getting things together. So yesterday, let's share the dream from the night before last. Excuse me. So, excuse me. I can't remember the sequence, but the main scenes were, there was one scene where there were like two dogs on a couch that were like all in and out. They were like, you know, how when dogs are all lovey and they're like licking your hand and they're like pawing at you and stuff. And they just look like kind of like mutt dogs or whatever, not like specific, but just friendly looking. Didn't look like a Rottweiler, just kind of like labs or whatever, a mix of whatever. Um, but big, like long legs, kind of bigger dogs, you know, like good sized dog. So there were two on the couch, and then there was this one, and I was like, oh, and I said something like, oh, it's nobody's business, or nobody needs to know, I love you guys, or something. Okay, so it was like, you know, yesterday I didn't really put that together, but, or maybe later on in the day, yesterday, but I didn't get it right away, but then I was like, okay, because there was a third dog, a little white one that jumped up and grabbed onto, like, I had like a little string bracelet or something on my wrist, and had like one little tooth hooked in there. It was just like, and it was just staring at me and just hooked on it. I'm like, no, you gotta go. So that's kind of like the white dog in the Fool card. That's like what represents, it could be different little creatures, but usually it's a little white dog, and it represents, you know, societal norms that are like nipping and gnawing at you constantly when you're on your path of, you know, journey of authenticity. Okay, return to self, 0 point Fool card. So I felt like that little white dog was that, because it was hanging on to my like wouldn't let go, and it's just like very eager. It felt like that demon spirit Ammon, that spirit demon spirit of eagerness. Okay, like just sometimes there's like this thing in my dreams, a lot of times it could look like a different creature, but it's like very like jumping up really high, like in your face, and kind of nipping at you, just jumping, bouncing all around like a freaking grasshopper in your face. Okay, like Tigger on a pogo stick. Okay, so if you ever see a little creature like that in your dream, it could look like a person. It could even look like a person, you know. It could be an animal. It could be a little whatever. It could shapeshift. Okay, but it's like that's that spirit demon Ammon. Okay, unless you're getting kangaroo medicine. Okay, that's different. So it's just the spirit of eagerness, but it's demonic because it's not harmonic. It goes against, it interferes with the flow. It is like a staticky, it's a distraction, right? But it's trying to portray itself as important, right? Oh, look at me, I did, it's like your kid doing a fucking, going under the water and doing a handstand in the pool for the millionth time. Look at me, yeah, but it's the millionth time, yay! And you're like, oh yeah, great, Johnny. Or Susie. Okay. Or Johnny Sue, Susie John. Now, so there was that scene, okay. And I had to kind of figure that one out a little bit. Definitely got the Fool card with the white dog thing first. And then there was another scene where we were all in a car Christopher was there. Somebody was driving. This is always like who's together, like at a certain level, and okay, as we're ascending, right? So, there's been lots of scenes like that in dreams that I've had where I had a dream I saw baby daddy with like a group of people that had like Letterman jackets on, which he's never had, but it just showed like a group, okay, and then they were there, but we were going in a car to somewhere else, okay, so just different levels of awakening and stuff. So there was a couple people like in the back seat, or one other person or something, so there's like Christopher, another person or two in the back, and in the front seat, and then the driver, and it looked kind of like we're up tall, like on this bus, because there was looked like a bus door window, but on this side, but just, I guess, so I could see, so Christopher's, okay, the karmic, she was just staring at the driver, like, death stare, just like the worst, ugliest face, like, bad look you could give, dirty look you could give someone. And everyone in the car was like, oh, God, did you see that look she gave? She was, and I was like, oh, my God, did you see the way she was, like, staring at the driver? And even Christopher, like, but then I said, because I was aware that he was in the car, and I'm like, yeah, we don't need to talk about it. It's not important. We don't need to talk about it anyway, and I don't want, Christopher's in here. I don't want him to feel uncomfortable, and, oh, yeah, and I also said, thank you for reminding me, Source, God, Creator. I also said, it's like that turmoil inside. It's like hell. Okay, it's like hell inside, or something like. Okay, the torment, the hell inside. Okay, that she must be suffering from. Okay, so she was very upset that she was being left behind, and we were moving onward and upward. Okay, so as I'm telling this, it's coming back to me now. So then we're in a scene where we're, like, got to our destination, that small group of us in the car. And there's just, like, a couple energies just milling about in a small little, kind of seems small, like a small apartment or something, because it looked like there was a door, like, to a bedroom, no hallway, like maybe a one-bedroom little apartment. Kind of reminded me of an old friend's apartment. It's just like a one-bedroom little living room here, and then there was like a kitchen, dining room area to the right there. And we were sitting in the living room area. It was like beige carpet, plain white walls. So it just felt like a small little apartment. But it reminded me of the layout of a friend of mine who was an Aquarius, interestingly enough. Yeah. And then she had a roommate. I think she was a Capricorn. The other one, I can't remember. But Azure, she's the Aquarius. Okay, so that's the friend that I've known the longest. Besides the kids the couple boys in my neighborhood before I even started school. But so the Aquarius, okay, that was their first place, like, on her own, I think. Or after she was broke up with her boyfriend. So it was like kind of like her own place by herself, but her and her friend. Okay, blah blah blah. Anyway, yeah, we're all 19. Okay, yeah, we're all 19, and I'm trying to think. Now I know there's like synchronicities with the address and Edwards Avenue. Oh my God, Edwards. Yeah, that's the last name of the family, and they just came in my dream last night. Spice Jackson was in there. The Edwards family, the widower. Okay. I knew there was something. I'm like, why am I going off on a stupid little everything's divine. Okay, so you're going to be getting reminders of what God wants you to do, He wants you to help, whatever, okay? Because we're at the level of service now, okay? Done with our stupid story, right? Right? Because that just keeps you in a loop. We need to actually serve others. There's things that need to be done in the physical world. We need to get shit done, right? So we can't keep going in this, 5D, blah, blah, blah. Bring it down to earth, people. Okay, simmer down now. Bring it down now, okay? So, okay, so there was the scene in the apartment, living room, little area there, and Christopher had his head on my lap. And it was like he was laying in this, like a wicker bassinet, but it was kind of cut out so his body could, because it was only mostly like maybe a little bit of his shoulders, upper body, but mostly just his head and neck, okay? So I was like, okay, it's like, yeah, they have like a child's mind. I was just like stroking his head, and he was talking and had his head on my lap in the little like wicker bassinet thing, okay? And so I was just getting like, yeah, a child's mind. A lot of men, okay, they have a child's mind, okay, the perpetual man-child. It's just been accepted by society as the norm to rowdy, ruckus, watch football, get drunk, just boys, right? Okay, just not expecting very much of them, and but that doesn't serve anybody, right? So men, okay, I'm not just talking masculine, I'm saying physical men, gay or straight, I'm saying they're stepping up to the plate, okay? They are purging, or just processing, I should say, so you can vibrate it out, right? Processing mental stuff, right? The trauma from childhood. So they're like, in their mental state, they're like little children. Okay, so this is why it's so important to not be in your head, okay? You could be in your mental state, you're a victim, or you're the breadwinner, or whatever. It's important to not be in your head, okay? That's where all your labels are and bullshit. The truth is the perspective of the heart, okay? The third eye. Is there anything else in that dream from yesterday? The night before last. So then last night, there's a scene where I'm in a classroom. It's like college desk, that you slide in from the side, and it's just the desk, skinny little desk, right? And I'm looking at this piece of paper, like in this booklet, whatever, workbook or something. Excuse me, I had to burp. I just had my coffee. And I saw the number 369, which I saw on I was watching a video, it was 3069 views, okay, and I keep seeing that anyway, and then I saw 888. And it was interesting because yesterday, a friend texted that they would arrive in 8 minutes, okay, and then he proceeded to tell me that his granddaughter is going to be 8. He could have said she's 7. He said, I think she's going to be 8. Yeah. And then I'm watching Brother John St. Julian's video, and he's talking about 8 butterflies surrounding them when they, one of their special needs children at the foundation there, a Feather's Tail, had passed. I think that's when he was talking about the one who had passed in his arms on the way to and the truck messed up, and he was, anyway, very upset. And on the way back, I believe, okay, 8 butterflies. So 3 8s in that day. I knew 8 was going to be significant. Okay. Then I woke up at 7:47 yesterday, which is 11:11. Okay, so the dream last night, so I see this on the paper, 888 369, and I just put my head down. I'm like, oh God. I just closed my eyes and put my head down on the desk. I'm just like, the synchronicities, numbers, I'm tired. Oh God. Mental fatigue. So I just closed. I didn't want any stimulation whatsoever. I closed my eyes, put my head down, and then I felt someone walking over. I could feel it was Christopher, and I opened my eyes. He's like, are you doing okay? How are you? Or something like that. Are you alright? Just nice, not like worried, just like, you doing okay? Just right, like kind of. And I'm like, yeah, and I showed him the numbers, but the page had turned to the next page forward. So that's significant, right? A page, okay? Maybe he turned a page, and well, I know he has. So I'm like, wait, that's not the page. So I turned it back. And I'm like, see, 369, 888. And I just saw him walking down this really wide, bright hallway, and there's like an archway and like a big window over there. It seemed like my high school hallway or something like that, and he just had like a snack in his hand, just big, tall, lanky leg. Looks just like my brother from the back. It's fun, but like this is your soul family, your brother. It's like, yeah. Um. Now, let me see if there was a. Then what else was there? There was a scene of like a room, like TV, and there's a couple, like a couple girls there or something, and like Eva was good. It didn't feel like sexual, and it just felt like maybe some people he was around, or I don't know, or maybe it was. But I didn't feel that in the dream, and didn't sense that, and they were all just sitting there like watching TV and like, oh bye, you know, like he was gathering up his stuff, and they're like, oh you leave, oh okay, all right, bye, like that kind of wasn't. I didn't feel, again, a lighter energy. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any sequences. Got the little white dog, the scene in the living room, the classroom. There was something else last night. Well, if I think of it, I'll mention it before I'm done recording, or I'll put it in the description box. Oh yeah, so I gave Christopher's karmic, and I explained to her what it was. It's up to her through her free will if she wants to accept it or not. And then the scene after where she gave the dirty look to it, okay, that was after, but I might have given her full chakra activation, because I laid down on my back like a mummy, okay, and I had her on top of, and I explained to her everything after I did it too, like, you do a heart chakra activation by touching someone's heart, or you can be heart to heart facing forward, or you can be maybe back to back, front to back, okay. So I was explaining, I said what I did with you is I laid down on my back and then put her on top of me, same way, back on the floor, but I'm under her, right? So it's just like layers of the exact same positions. All our chakras were lined up and we were facing up, right? It wasn't, we weren't like standing facing each other going left and right. It was like all the chakras laying down like this, right? And then, so you understand what I'm saying. Laying like mummies, okay? She was on top of me laying the same way, face up towards the sky, okay? And I just like did this like arch over us, okay? And she laid the same way, like a mummy with arms crossed on her chest, okay? So, but you know, these are our soul contracts to clear our karma, to help others activate, heal, all this stuff, okay? So this is soul contract work, but it's also your free will. And God has eternity. Okay? God's not impatient. God has forever. Okay? You're the one who wants to hurry up and join the party. Okay? The spirit party. Right? That's the true party. So it's in your best interest to quantum leap this shit. Not, okay? So God has forever. You can take the test over, have as many tests as you want. Okay? I mean, I don't know about lifetimes and stuff, but it's going to click over to where it's going to be separated, and then y'all can start filtering back over when you're done with your work, or however it works. But I don't think we're doing any more soul recycling. This is the fifth and final age, the last go-round. But you can have eternity in the other world, okay, to do, right, the dead they're really just asleep. Or some are over in the other world doing work or whatever, depending on their contract, bloodline, whatever. If they're a starseed, this, that, whatever. But you will have all the time necessary to do all your work. Everyone will do their work. Okay? Everyone. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, all that money, love, rested mind. The Tower's coming in to clean house, as I saw. Big fire, too. 10 and Ace of Wands. So Ace of Pence, Ace of Wands. That's a consuming fire. It's like the bile in your stomach. Dissolves, transmutes it into another substance. Take what nutrients are necessary and get rid of the rest. It's like a tarot reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. Moon card. Okay, we just had some big moon energies. That's, not sure what new moon is coming up. Then I think there's a full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so this new moon, we just had a new moon in Cancer, full moon in Capricorn. So those were big, Capricorn, Cancer. Those were big, great mother, like full circle, coming home, coming out of the darkness, into the light. Empress flipped over. See what I'm telling you? This tower is coming in. Oh, and the sun card's right there on the bottom. Here's the moon. Hangman. The tower is coming in to knock all fucking bullshit out of the way. Any obstacles. Someone trying to keep you. Right? God keeps us. Y'all trying to keep us? Nah, it don't work that way. Okay? Boom. Oh, and I watched Cindy Gervais and she had the Pat Benatar and she was grooving. I started grooving. I went into the kitchen. I was yelling, Zeta! Like growling it out. It was so great. It felt so good. It was like a mantra, like a warrior's call. It was, I just kept saying it over and over, just throwing my arms up in the Y, like Most High Yah symbol. Just, Zeta! It felt so good. Sun card. Empress. But I think that came out, yeah. See? Ten of Swords. That came out and I put it on the top, I believe, because it was sticking out. But Ten of Swords, Sun card. One, okay. Getting into alignment. Ooh. Star. Sun, star. The sun is a star, yes. That is the only star there is. Okay, there is no other stars. Movie stars. Those aren't stars. It's called the sun. That's the center of our existence. Boom. 6 of Wands. Landed on the moon. Woo! 10 of Cups. Knave of Cups with the 6 of Wands. That's what's up. No more illusion. No more deluded. No more strong delusion. It's been diluted. You trying to push watered down drinks? What you doing? Woo! I'm telling you. Okay, we just clicked 721. That we just clicked into Leo. Okay? So now we are grooving. Path is clear. See this? That's that house on the hill, that castle where they're going. So you got to clear the path first. These two cards go very much together in this deck. Okay, so now we're moving. Wow, yeah, wow, we're grooving. Okay, full card with the Chariot. Path is clear. Okay, that's the path of the initiate, clearing all that shit. So you can be your true authentic self, uninhibited. Okay? Loving who you are. Ooh, Chariot, that's moving and grooving. You're masculine and feminine in one accord. Ooh, Sun card. Okay, the Sun card keeps showing itself. Whew! I threw some cards for myself earlier and I was like, well, if they're both going to reach out, because I could see in the cards, I'm like, well, and in the dreams, I'm like, well, if they're both going to reach out and it's going to happen, show me the High Priestess. But I thought of the Chariot card too, because I'm like, because that's like the freedom and liberation of just being who you truly are. High Priestess can have a connotation of like keeping it secret, being shameful, whatever. So they both came out, Chariot with the High Priestess and the 9 and 5 of Wands. So I'm like, oh, so I was reminded of that when that 9 of Wands came out after the Chariot. And then the 6 of Wands is right in front of it. Okay. Oh, 6 and 9 of fire. 6, 9. 6, 9. Which is, okay, 9s are 6. So it's like, see, this is, so I'm saying, communication, your fire, your energy is communicating back and forth. That's what Cancer is, that symbol, the 6-9, okay? And this is what's sandwiching the Chariot card, which is Cancer. And I'm a Cancer moon. We just had Cancer new moon. So all this, okay, the intentions you set for the Cancer new moon, all the stuff that needed to go, that was blocking that from coming in, was released with the Capricorn full moon. Okay? Yeah. 10 of rods. So the 9 of rods comes out. We have the 10 of rods again. And so separating from everything that needs to go. Okay? We've sifted through all the fucking boxes with fine-tooth comb and what. Okay, now it's time to take the initiative. Like, right, we cleared the house out. Now it's time to decide what furniture goes back where and what new things we need to buy and what things, right? Done. Sealed the deal. Being totally done. Moon card, 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Very clear. No more lies, no more hidden, nothing. Okay? Victory. And that all being revealed. I just got like victory and like letting go of shame. Anything that you were not, that you were hesitating with, it's like, nah, I released that. I released my whole story. So why hold on to any shame, any glory? It's all just a story. So that's what this, okay, 10 of Swords. It's like a clear conscious, okay? Because you're living your life authentically. Oh, that's some horsepower. That's some torque. Then that Mars energy. Ooh, Moon and Mars energy. Ooh, straight up Anunnaki. Anunnaki around, boys. 2 of Wands. 2 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, and this is coming in here with that. You're going to be hanging out with your soul tribe. You'll be hanging out with your soul tribe. Because I saw 2 of Wands and 2 of Swords, and we're coming up and putting a card down under the Hangman and Chariot. Okay, so that's your family. That's your core. Okay? Cancer. Okay? The Great Mother, that's the family. So just chilling with your family, cockroach medicine. Boom. What comes out? The Wheel with the Ace of Cups. Your spirit family, the one you've been woven with, the tapestry, okay? The true family. Okay, the one of spirit. Oh. Justice, 8 of Wands. I see that as being things move quickly when you're in your heart and centered and balanced and in alignment. Okay? That's where the quickening comes in. Instant manifestation, communication, rapid movement. Okay? There's a lot of Mars passion here. Okay? Because with that 9 of Wands and 6 of Wands, it's like victory in bearing that load. It's like flipping to passion now, right? Because it's victory. So it's like, oh, it's the relief of the negative part of the 9 of Wands, that like having to be defensive. It's like the flip. Now it's the curve back. Now it's like there's this knowing, right? Because the Moon with the 10 of Swords, there's this knowing that victory is yours. Oh, and I just realized that's the major and minor arcana right next to each other. 6 of Wands and Chariot card. Triumph, victory, okay? Boom, it's yours. Boom. Boom. Okay, and I was saying Mars and Moon, okay, bloodline. Chariot, mother, okay, the Great Mother. Look, Ace of Cups is coming in. And for some of you, it's really coming in because I just opened to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, here's a message. 8 of Wands. Quick move. Okay, so boom. Some of you had to pay out a lot of money, get divorces, stuff like that. Other people are going to be receiving a lot of money. It's coming in quickly. You're going to be getting messages about it. I know. Okay, things happening behind the scenes, now they're coming to the forefront. We're going to see, it has to. The forefront is the physical reality, right? If it's meant to be, it will manifest in the physical. In the physical realm, down here in the 3D, you have in your hand, in your line of sight, in your physical reality. Six of Cups with the Emperor. Five of Cups, Devil card, Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting like they want it, okay, they want reunion. They're done with the past and addictions, conflictions, all the icky ictions. They just want to be like a little boy again, but mature. Okay? Reunion with their best friend. Okay, past life connection. Getting into their heart and out of their root. Okay, the root is connected to the heart. Okay. And that Capricorn with Four of Wands, that's very much like grounded. Okay, even though that's a Devil card. So it's like letting go of the dark aspect of the Devil card, Five of Cups. Okay, attachments and stuff. And then the good part of Capricorn, the light side, which is, okay, taking care of the home, the ambiance of the home, making sure everyone's healthy, happy, fulfilling their potential, right? Unlimited potential is what I just got from those two cards. Knave of Pence and Seven of Cups. So we have Three of Cups on the bottom and then Two of Swords on the, right? So you just need to decide. Do you want to be happy? Decide to be happy then and celebrate your life. It could be deciding to cut out a third party, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, okay? Because some of you might be getting married, okay? That's like one ring for me, one ring for you, balanced in matrimonial heaven, boo. Oh, and look what we got there, last one. So, for some of you, this tower with this Nine of Wands, because this line going down here, Tower, Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. That is going to be also your family inheritance because it's right after the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. So you got money coming in, love. Those of you who've been doing your work, doing your, helping people in the astral, heal, activate, whatever, doing your contract work, okay, and you've been going with your guidance, whatever it is, okay, make a video, share a drink, whatever, okay, charity, whatever you're being guided to do. If you're going with your guidance, you will be compensated. Okay, and as you rise to the next level, it's going to be more money, and all the money is going to go back into the hands of the children of God that are going to do right with it. That's right. The flipping of the scripting, okay? It's encrypted. It's been encoded in the seed of the whole universe unfolding and blossoming, okay? That's part of the return, the flip back the other way, okay? As we remember who we are, we remember the type of life that we should be living. So, some of you, windfall, like I'm saying, you've been holding out for this money coming in, Nine of Wands, now here it comes. Whenever I see big money with the Tower card, that's a windfall, honey boo-boos, okay? We have Queen of Swords on the bottom. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, some of you really know, you might have been even shown how much, the date, whatever, or you literally have a piece of paper, mail or something in your hand that shows you clearly, okay? And some of you have been just shown intuitively, but look, you're going to, very clear, Queen of Swords, focused on her money, right? It's coming and been holding out a long time. Some of it, because it's big money, for twin flame starseeds who have big missions down here, okay? That's why we've had to, be only on the spiritual path, not, right, being celibate, everything, whatever, okay? Cutting people out, things, sorry. Right, fuck, it's finally coming in. Boom, it's just gonna be like boom, right? You're holding out, you're holding out, you're holding out, you're holding out. You're like, okay, I'm doing my spiritual work. I'm being patient. I know slow and steady wins the race. My money's coming. And then it's just going to be like, boom. Okay? Done with the burden. Okay? Because for a lot of you, that's what fights are about. That's why you can't be in a relationship, because you're just like, I got nothing to offer her, or I'm just going to be dependent on him, or whatever. Okay? No. All that, God knows that is the root of a lot of issues. And so that's, boom, if you can just eliminate 99.9% of your problems by just having... But see, the thing is we need to figure out who we are, all this stuff. For the money is like the 3D that comes in last. Okay, we got to do all the spiritual house cleaning first. And this is beautiful. Look at the bottom row. 10 of Swords, Wheel, Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So it's like 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello, 11, 11. Okay, so then we have 2 sevens because the Tower card reduces to 7. That's 16. That's Crown Chakra. We have Chariot. Tower reduces to 7. The Moon reduces to 9. That's Rebirth. Okay, the Hangman is 12. That's the Discipleship. That reduces to 3. That's that Christ consciousness. Okay. This bottom row, though, it's like, yeah, that's beautiful. 10s. 3 10s and the Ace of Cups. 1, 1, 1, 1. 11, 11. Okay, beautiful. So... I see cleared mental body, doing all that work. That's the first victory. Okay? And then love. And then money. It's like end of it, and then that's how it progresses. That's how it blooms, right? From the inside. It's just like layer by layer, in the order of things. So first, yourself, your core, your blood, your story, your soul wounding, your whatever, figuring all that out first. And being very clear and concise. 10 of Swords, okay? What your purpose is. Okay, that's the victory, the personal victory. 6 of Wands. Okay, now you're moving in partnership with others, with your soul tribe, the earth, the Chariot, okay? And now you're figuring out what your mission is. Now you're like, okay, I know now. And then boom, then God brings you your money. Okay, because God... Everything belongs to God. God's in charge of it. And when I mean Gabriel really is when I'm talking about the physical world down here, okay? Spiritual realm, there's all kinds of... But the physical earth, the 3D tangible, your body, your money, your home, that's Gabriel, okay? That's your bloodline too. Ace of Cups. Tower card. Mars, blood, okay? That red, the earth, Mars, Ram, Aries, birth. Moon card, birth, okay? And see how they're like hanging upside down, like this is how you're born, right? See how both these cards, and right next to each other right after the moon card. All right, so. Oh, it's not even 40 minutes, or is it over 40? Does it say 48 or 38? Okay, well, we're done now. That was good. But there's a natural order, natural progression of things, okay? You can't skip a step. We're building proper, okay, properly, structural integrity. As above, so below, as within, so without, micro, macro. So it's inevitable that it has to happen in the physical. If you've done the work, you're in alignment, cooperation with the universe, and natural and spiritual law, boom. It just has to happen this way. You just have to accept that and surrender to that. Okay? I don't know if I'd be 43 when I finally got my money and love. Okay, you never know. You could be 70 and finally meet the love of your life, and you might have even had 3 other husbands and children, and you finally meet the love. You're like, oh my God, God blessed me with the love of my life when I'm done raising all my kids, and I can actually enjoy them now, or what? I don't know. You already set it up before you came down here to have it be the best situation possible, right? But all this triggering stuff, the pain, whatever, it's uncomfortable. It's because it has to get your attention so that you check out what's going on in there, right? It's like when you get anything wrong with your body, pain, that it's trying to let you know, hey, you got a thorn in your shoe, you might want to get that out. That's probably why it's hurting, and then you take it out, and then it doesn't hurt anymore. right? You figured out what was going on. You got a signal. You checked it out. You inspected it. You inspected it. You inspected it. Okay. So expect good thing. If you know that you've done this work and you're cooperating, you cooperate with the earth, your body, you're in alignment and cooperation now with the next level, then this is inevitable. So just trust and know, expect that. If you've done it, okay? Don't have the other expectation. Oh, I haven't, it's not coming. No. There's a natural order to everything. If you've done the work, this is what's coming for you, okay? A fucking big shit ton of windfall of fucking money, okay? Yeah, love abounds too. You know, look at those are beautiful 10s. Cleared mental body, I mean, you know that what's coming for you. Your inheritance, just bounty is what I get. 10 of Pentacles with Ace of Cups, bounty. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, bounty. And see, we had to have this personal victory and go through the fire, though. Be forced, okay, to be still. So we can go deep into our subconscious. Clear that shit the fuck out. So we can see clearly what the fuck is coming for. Because we need to align with it vibrationally. Or else we're blocking it. But if we don't know the truth of what's coming, right? Then we're just going to be always in this phase of like, my back, it hurts, right? That's the my back hurts card. Chariot. Knave of Cups. Okay, it's time for just beautiful, innocent love. Barbecues, but picnics and noodle salad, right? Some people's lives are actually nice. Picnics and noodle salad, right? Ooh, Lover's card. Okay, we're done. That's it. Knave of Cups and Lover's card. It's time to play, everybody. Play with your money. Play with your honey. Play with yourself. Okay, love, peace, and blessings.